I mean, is there anything any better than a dang taco? But wait, it's got taters, it's got bacon, got some onions, and a lot of cheese. Dang it, boys and girls, we got a potato bacon taco. It's gonna be some good groceries, I guarantee it. I'm gonna show you how I make it, and people are gonna love them. I guarantee it. Let's get started. That's some good groceries. All right, to get things started, of course, if it's potato and bacon, we need some potatoes. And today I've decided to use, I love these like yellow potatoes. You get these little small ones. If you want to dice like a russet potato or a Yukon Gold, you know, go right ahead. But I just basically took, you know, these are small little potatoes here. Just come down that way, and then I just go down the middle, and it's basically just like a dice. Easy peasy. All right, while we're doing this, let's pre-warm our griddle. Want to pre-warm it onto like a low or a low medium heat. All right, all of our potatoes nicely diced. We're gonna kind of set those to the side. Next, we're gonna get our bacon ready, and just want to say thanks to our brand friend, Wright Brand bacon. Use this bacon all the time. I'm gonna use, this is the Hickory. I like the Hickory a little bit better than the apple. Sometimes, you know, I like the apple, but Hickory is my jam. Maybe it's because I'm from North Carolina. I'm not sure. I'm gonna take, I don't know how much this is, and I'm just gonna make some big kind of cubes. There we go. Just gotta give that a nice dice. Perfect. It's probably about a pound of bacon. Once you dice your bacon and your potatoes, let's head over to the griddle. We're gonna get our bacon onto the griddle first. And this is to render some of that bacon fat because we want to fry the potatoes into that. Once our bacon has rendered some, we're going to slide that over to another spot of the griddle. We're going to lay our potatoes right down into that bacon fat. And if you notice, my Blackstone actually pitches over here, so that all that grease is going to run right into our potatoes. I'm going to toss these potatoes just a little bit. Some of them have got some color on them already, which is great. I'm going to fan those out. All right. We're going to take our cover and a little bit of water. We're gonna help these potatoes along. We're gonna let those potatoes cook for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we're gonna check on them and see where they're at for doneness. About every 30 seconds or so, just turn the bacon over, just to make sure don't burn, don't crisp up too hard. All right, while our bacon and our potatoes are going, we're gonna come over to the cutting board and get some onions ready. These are just green onions. I love using the whites of a green onion. Gets a nice oniony flavor. If you wanna use just a regular white onion, yellow onion, go right ahead. Once we're done with that, we're gonna head back over to the Blackstone, check on our potatoes, and man, they're looking great. Just gonna take my spatula, cut one in half to see its resistance, and it's still got some resistance. We're gonna put some more water onto the potatoes, recover it, let that cook for another 3 minutes. The bacon's absolutely perfect, just like I like it. We're just gonna cut off this burner here and put it right up to the top, kind of a cool zone. That's the good thing about a 36-inch griddle. Use your zones to your advantage. We're gonna check on our potatoes again. What I like is, as you can see, it's developing nice crust on that. There's a little bit of fond on the bottom of the griddle. That's just perfect. The potatoes have just a little bit of give. I'm gonna let them go for just a little while longer. But while I am going to go ahead and put the greenery on there, a little bit of greenery, a little bit of onions, and I'm gonna let these go for another, just a couple minutes. Cook with those onions. Hey, while our potatoes are finishing up, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. There's tons and tons of shows on the Blackstone Network that anybody and everybody would love to watch. I'm just saying. I like my own, a little partial, but everybody, Blackstone Betty, Todd, Nate, CJ, all those folks have awesome channels as well. We'd love for you to smash that subscribe, hit that like button on this video, leave me a comment. I'd love to interact with you. All right, after a couple minutes, we're going to just finish up our potatoes. They're looking fantastic. And I believe they are kind of good to go. But we didn't season these potatoes up. Obviously, they take a little bit of time on the griddle. I'm gonna season them up now. Coming in with just some essentials blend. Give those a toss. Give them a mash. Oh yeah, they look good. Now, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna take a potato masher. And I'm gonna come in and just mash these potatoes right onto the griddle. Oh yeah, this is perfect right here. Perfect. I'm just gonna let it kind of, I'm not gonna mash them like a mashed potato, but I just want them to kind of be rustic. Well, some of these, you can take your spatula too, help the cause if you want. Probably could have just used that and not even need the masher. But hey, let's water it under the bridge now. Got our taters mashed. We got some other goodies. I want to take some fire roasted green chilies and put those right over there. I want to get those warm a little bit of that bacon grease. Put those over into our mixture. Let that get warm through. All right, want to come in with our lovely bacon. That Wright Brand bacon, y'all, is so good. You know what? I mean, I only got just a little bit of bacon right up here. Psh, come on, Hussey, what are you doing? Come on. Now comes the old cheesy part. Got some Colby Jack cheese, probably about 8 ounces of freshly grated Colby Jack cheese. Use whatever cheese you like. You want to use some pepper jack, be great too. And that is going to melt very nicely. What I'm going to do, I'm going to send this right over here to the side. Y'all remember, this side over here, it's off. We don't have to really worry about it too much. Just want to clean up just a little bit. Take some of that fond that's built up right on the middle. Almost forgot, I was going to add some of this Blackstone hatch chili and cheddar seasoning. Why not? Great opportunity for it. There we go. Oh, buddy. That right there, my friends. It's a pile of goodness. While the potatoes are finishing up, we're going to make a little crema for this. To a bowl, I'm just going to use just some sour cream. And to that, we're just going to add a little bit of lime. And that, my friends, is a nice little quick crema. Add a little bit of essentials blend to it, kick things up. A little bit of this hatch green chili and cheddar. Perfect. All right, set that to the side. All right, let's make some tacos. We'll take a little bit of peanut oil, put that right onto the griddle, let that get warm. There we go, move that around. All right, we're gonna take a corn tortilla. I'm gonna take liberal amounts of that mixture. Make sure it's all fanned out. I'm gonna fold it together, just like that. If some comes out, no big deal. We're gonna layer right there. Now make sure you leave them all, make sure they're all pointing that way right there in case company's coming over. You don't want nobody talking trash about how your tacos are facing. Being totally honest here, I think I probably could have stood a little bit more cheese. And it's kind of driving me crazy a little bit because I think I do need more cheese. Grate a little bit more cheese because that's how we do things. I mean, we want cheese so the cardiologist raises his eyebrows when you go to him, okay? All right, I'm gonna do a couple more of these for you. Oh yeah, and that's gonna be nice and cheesy. Fold that over. All right, put that one right there. All right, so if you notice, it's not real wet with oil. No problem. I like my Blackstone pitched kind of this way. It'll hold the oil, and I just come up, pour some oil right up and around. That way, it comes right back down through those tacos. The griddle, low temperature. Just want nice, low and slow. Not any hurry. Let's see where these middle tacos are. Not quite where we want them, but that's okay. We'll keep flipping them until they're nice and golden brown. Let's see where we're at with the, oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. Right there, my friends. Guys, there's nothing more to do here but to try these groceries. I mean, look at that. Look at that. My goodness. I'm not gonna try the crema just yet. I just wanna try the taco. You hear a crunch? Dang it, boys. Mmm. All that bacon. Beautiful. Bacon. Taters. Green chilies. Cheese. Mmm. Sign me up, boys. Mmm. Well, that is a taco. Little bit of our crema. Mmm. Even better. Guys, give us a try. I promise you will not be disappointed. If I gotta be honest here, gotta go with corn tortillas instead of flour. Just got to. State law. Wright Brand bacon, those nice buttery potatoes. I think those potatoes did well. Got a little bit of chive in that, or the scallion. Y'all, this thing slaps, y'all. Highly suggest giving us a try for you and your family or whoever you're cooking for. You can cook for people you don't even like and they'll like this, okay? That's all I got for you. Hey, again, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, leave me a comment. Love to interact with you. That's all I got. Hey, I'm Hussey. That's some good groceries.